African history has always been told from a prejudiced bias that often conveniently omits the valor, achievements, and even contributions of Africa and Africans to world development. In this video, I will tell you about one of the world's most powerful queens, an African who historians conveniently forget, even though she was female, was blind in one eye, and still came out tops in a 5-year war against the world's most powerful emperor and army at the time. Her name is Amanirenas, and she is the one-eyed African queen who defeated Caesar. Here is her story. But first, my name is Omitted, and welcome to my channel. If you're interested in informative and educative stories about Africa and Africans, both at home and the diaspora, please subscribe and remember to comment, like, share, and hit that notification bell to be notified once I upload my videos. Thank you. Queen Amanirenas was a fierce one-eyed warrior queen of the kingdom of Kush in the modern-day African country of Sudan from 40 BC to 10 BC. In ancient Kush, a Kushite queen was known as Kandake, called Candace in English, which means royal woman, queen, or queen mother. And Amanirenas, which simply means Amani is her name, was the most famous of them all. Born in 60 BC, Amanirenas ascended the Nubian throne in 40 BC at just 20 years of age when her husband, King Terkitas, died in a battle against Rome. At that time, the Roman Empire had the world's most powerful army and was without a doubt the strongest nation on earth. So armed with their indomitable army, the Romans expanded their empire by conquering the world. I'll deviate a second here just to remind us that even mighty Britain was also conquered by the Romans who, remember, were also the occupiers of Israel at the time of Jesus Christ. It was the Roman governor Pontius Pilate that sealed the fate of Jesus. So Rome was the big boy of the world at its peak. In 30 BC, the Romans completed their conquest of the powerful kingdom of Egypt, and Cleopatra, the Egyptian pharaoh at the time, committed suicide rather than be a Roman prisoner or slave, which Rome wanted. Now, Kush was Egypt's next-door neighbor, and after seeing her powerful neighbor fall to the Romans, Amanirenas knew that her kingdom would be next. And she wasn't wrong, for when the Romans settled in Egypt, now the province of Rome, they imposed taxes on her kingdom, Kush. Queen Amanirenas saw this act as a prequel to Rome's real intention of an invasion, and she wouldn't have it. So even though she knew the strength of the Roman army, she also decided that over her dead body would her entire empire be subjugated to another, either through the payment of taxes or by occupation. She would fight with the last blood in her. So, to protect her kingdom, she calculated that rather than wait to be attacked, the best strategy for the defense of her empire would be to show strength by attacking first. And in 24 BC, she assembled an army of 30,000 Nubians, and with reinforcements from Central Africa and her son by her side, she launched a surprise attack on Syene and Philae, the Roman positions in Egypt. Amanirenas defeated the Roman soldiers there and chased them further north from Elephantine Islands up to northern Egypt. She captured 3 cities, which she pillaged for treasure, and took hundreds of Roman prisoners as slaves. She also cut off the head of a bronze statue of the glorious Caesar Augustus, which she took back to Kush and buried under a temple for all Kushites to trample on as they entered or exited the temple. This was to disrespect the Roman emperor and to show her power. But mighty Rome would also not be humiliated. It quickly deposed the old prefect of Egypt, who immediately marched the world's most powerful army into Syene and recaptured it along with the other lands lost to Amanirenas. Then he pushed further south into the kingdom of Kush, as far as Napata, capturing Kushite lands including Dhaka, where Amanirenas lost her son Prince Akinidad in battle. The Romans finally set up a garrison in Primis, which now became the border of an expanded Roman Empire. Queen Amanirenas buried her son with little time to grieve. She knew that her capital, Moroe, not too far from Primis, would come next. She must keep fighting. So she regrouped and attacked the Romans in an attempt to recapture Primis, but failed. However, she retook Dhaka from the Romans in honor of her son, Prince Akinidad. Now, these back and forth attacks and counter-attacks went on for the next 5 years until the Romans, in one of their campaigns into Kush to capture its capital, Meroe, discovered that they just couldn't advance an inch further, as Amanirenas had strategically stationed her soldiers in such a way that it was impossible for the Roman army to do so. A stalemate ensued. Queen Amanirenas had fought the Romans to a standstill. It was impossible for them to advance to Meroe, her capital. With this stalemate, she saw an opportunity to secure her empire's existing sovereignty and sent envoys to the Romans for a peace treaty. But still defiant, she sent out her ambassadors with a bundle of golden arrows, which they handed over to the Romans with this message from her. This gift is from the Kandake. If you want peace, this is a token of our warmth and friendship. But if you want war, keep the arrows, because you're going to need them. Rome agreed to her terms, giving her back every land they had taken, and Queen Amanirenas secured what she wanted most for her people, freedom and sovereignty, which Kush, thanks to her cunning and valor, would enjoy for the next 300 years. She is remembered in history as an African leader, a fierce and daring warrior, and fondly as the one-eyed queen who defeated Caesar.